Hopefully y'all can bear with us. Cause Wi-Fi going crazy. But welcome to kickoff. Countdown to kickoff. Before y'all come in, y'all know what to do.
Acknowledge me!
Let's see how long we got on this thing. There you go.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Go! Tony! No! Tony! No! We on this tonight!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Jalen Freaking Hurts podcast with your boy, Cool Cat Connor. Here on this podcast, we talk 95% of Jalen Freaking. This was just a hint of Philadelphia Eagles. Before anything happens, which I know it is with this dang Wi-Fi, y'all know what to do.
Acknowledge me!
I, Cool Cat Connor, as quickly as I can, acknowledge Jalen Freaking Hurts as my franchise quarterback.
Acknowledge me!
What up, Daniel? Salute to everybody. I don't know how long we got because of my Wi-Fi, so just bear with your boy. All right? Bear with me. Okay? I don't know for how long, but just bear with me. But yeah, here we are. Here we are. What up, Rock the Artist? We're here to talk about Jalen Hurts. And we got a lot to talk about because we are officially 7 days. 7 days away. Give me a thumbs up if we're good. I don't know for how long, but make sure we're good. 7 days away from kickoff of the 2024 NFL season where Jalen Freaking Hurts and the Birds will face Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love in Brazil. And right now, we're going to preview this game, and we're going to talk about what my boy needs to do versus the Green Bay Packers defense because he ain't facing Love. Sorry to all you Love birds out there. He's facing the defense. What does he have to do against the defense? Of course, give it to A.J. Brown. Give it to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, my God. In Jared we trust. Give it to Goddard. Give it to... Now, Goddard, hopefully he's healthy. I'm hoping Goddard is healthy. But if he ain't, give it to Goddard. Give it to Saquon Barkley. Right? Give it to Saquon. Give it to your playmakers. Remember, Jalen, we're not the Cowboys. Okay? I want this to be clear for everybody. We are not the Dallas Cowboys.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott!
Trying to feed him
Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb!
We ain't those people. Give it to your playmakers. Okay? A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, my God. Dallas Goddard. Saquon Barkley. Give it to your playmakers. Okay? Give it to your guys. Okay? I want to go to ESPN and go to the defense of the Green Bay Packers. Okay? Because we need to talk about this. And again, I don't know how long we're going to do it because Wi-Fi is on our bullshit. So bear with me. Okay? Let's see here. ESPN. Okay? That's what we going to do. I don't know for how long because Wi-Fi be stanky. But let's try. Let's see here. Green Bay Packers. Let's go to stats. Let's go to stats. Right? Let's go to their defensive players. They got a lot, though. Right? And how many of them had fumbles and interceptions? Right? Because we need to talk about this. Because Ruby Ford only had 2 picks. Let's be real. He only had 2 picks. Team. There you go. There you go. Think about this. Look at this, by the way. Total points per game. Now, granted, they have more, but look at this. Total first downs. Opponents. Right? If Jalen Hurts can do what he do better than anybody else, it's a Rapsy Scapsy. Okay? Look, okay? It will be a Rapsy Scapsky if Jalen freaking Hurts just do what he do better than anybody. Yeah, the defense going to be tough. The defense going to be difficult. I understand. I get it. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not. I'm not afraid. Jalen Hurts needs to do what he do better than anybody else. That's all. The game plan is give it to your playmakers. That should be the game plan. Give it to your playmakers. We're going to hear the defensive coordinators. Give it to your playmakers. See? Interceptions. This guy, Ruby Ford, safety. He had 2 INTs. 2. Quinn Walker had 1 interception, and it led to a touchdown. Everybody else, now granted, they're good at fumble. They're good at fumbles, which we got to keep an eye on. Rasul Douglas, only 1 with -2. Right? And now, granted, some of these will be on the injury report. Right? But all Jalen got to do, say total. Right? Total. Interceptions, total. Only 68 is right, but only 1 point. Are y'all afraid of this defense from Green Bay? Because I'm not. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of the Green Bay defense. I'm not. All Jalen freaking Hurts got to do is give it to your playmakers. That's all. Give it to AJ. Give it to Devontae. Give it to Goddard. Protect the ball. Use your legs if you have to. Right? Use your legs if you have to. Right. I mean, is anybody, I want to know from the chat. Is anybody scared of Green Bay defense? Let's be real with each other. Is anybody scared of the Green Bay defense? We're not the Dallas Cowboys, people. Are we scared? Because if you're scared, get a puppy. If you're scared of the Green Bay defense, get a puppy. I ain't scared. I ain't shivering in my boots. Because we're not the Cowboys. What up, B Money? We're not the Cowboys. We're not. The Cowboys make Mark Holmes look like this.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott!
We're
Trying to defend the
Lamb.
Trying to defend the Lamb! You trying to defend the Lamb!
Jalen Hurts won't allow that to happen. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Right. Actually, and I really hate giving these people clout, but I will. Hold on. We'll get back to the Green Bay defense. Hold on. Let's go to YouTube. Because he was on 94 WIP. Right? My boy Jalen freaking Hurts was on 94 WIP. So we're going to hear from the man himself. If I can find, well, there you go. Ready? Oh, right. Hold on. Before I do, let me stop sharing. I got no love for love. Exactly. Everybody got love for love. Where's the love for Jalen freaking Hurts? Right. Where's the love for Jalen? All right, they ain't got any. They ain't got any. Especially on 94 WIP. Here we go.
All right, 215-592-9494. It is our pleasure for the first time on the WIP Morning Show with us hosting the show that we have the opportunity, the pleasure to speak to the starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Jalen Hurts is joining us. Jalen, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Pleasure's mine.
But it's absolutely our pleasure, Jalen. And let's start off with the reason you're on the line with us today, Eagles Radiothon, radiothon.com, for you to bid, for people to bid on amazing experiences, the opportunity, 100% of the proceeds to go to the Eagles Autism Foundation. And Jalen, I know as someone, who would love to get to know you, as I think a lot of Eagles fans would love to get the chance to know you, to pick your brain about football, about life. They have the chance to bid on a tour of the NovaCare complex, including the weight room, the quarterback room. Whoever bids plus 2 guests can chat with you about the upcoming season, a private Q&A session, a replica autographed jersey. Like, this is a pretty awesome thing, Jalen. Can you speak a little bit about it?
Yeah, I think obviously the experience is
There's my boy.
Is for whoever is appealed to be a part of that. But in the whole, everyone in this organization they play a hand in the work that Mr. Leary does with the Autism Foundation, and it's all for good reasons, and ultimately just trying to make a difference.
Which, Jalen, you've gone out of your way to do, and it's not it's very appreciated and noticed. I mean, yesterday we had a bunch of cancellations for schools where it was too hot for kids to go to school, and I know that's something that you're passionate about, and your Keep It Cool initiative. Can you talk a little bit about that as well? Because that was something that was, in the news yesterday. Kids had to leave school, and you've made a point of trying to help out, put air conditioners in school and help these kids out.
Cool Cat, if you already
I have a sentimental attachment to the places that have been able to influence me and impact me in the best of ways, and Philly being one of those places.
I seen it.
There was a moment a year
Loved
ago
every moment of it.
I saw that the heat was a problem, and more so the lack of ACs, functioning ACs was a problem in the city.
Lessons.
And took some time, took some work, but we were able to get about 300 plus installed throughout the school district, Philadelphia school district. And so,
wow,
it's still a work in progress. There'll definitely be some cool things to come to try and continue to raise awareness to the issue. But we put a lot on our kids, and it's definitely changing times, but we can't expect them to go to school.
If only he was
go to school and really function and optimize their time there. They don't have running ACs. I mean, that's something that is that you kind of expect to happen.
Yeah, it should be basic. Yeah, so, you're right.
That's a basic need there. So, it's a work in progress. Challenging everyone. There'll be some cool initiatives to try and bring awareness to that this year, and just ultimately continue to change, make that good change over time.
Yeah,
love it. Let's talk some football, Jim.
Yeah, Jalen, what makes you a better quarterback this year compared to last season?
I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
That's a good, fair answer.
What are your conversations like with Kellen Moore, and how has his coaching style helped your development thus far?
I think it's just another different vantage point, another different approach, and I value all of those things, and I take them in candidly. I'm really always bought into what my coaches have been presenting to me and, put on the table for me. And so I'm excited to see, where we go. We're definitely taking it day by day. I think there's been great communication and dialogue amongst us, along with Doug, my quarterback coach, and just really taking this.
Yeah, people hate this, man.
You've been asked so many questions in so many interviews. Is what's the question you wish people asked you?
Yeah, please.
I don't think there's one specific question. I think a lot of times we go off of rumors versus reality. So let's assess reality for what it is, and if there's an assumption there, we can just ask instead of assuming.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
How are you enjoying the game more this season compared to last season?
The season has not started yet, so we're not really there yet. But I think in terms of the journey, it's always fun because.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jalen. I'm sorry, Jalen. He wouldn't have gotten this answer if he was Ike. I'm just saying. He wouldn't have gotten this answer if he was on the Ike Reese, Ike one around 2:00. Why y'all keep asking him about last season? You're 7 days. I love you, Jalen. Go ahead.
Whether or not how something is received, I think the game is always fun to me because I'm always learning. And I'm always evolving as a player, evolving as a person. Mm-hmm. And that's the fun part of it. There's no difference between winning and losing. It's about learning from those things where you get the most value from it. And so obviously you want to do that in pursuit of winning and doing it at a high standard. But ultimately, if you don't learn anything from anything, it's a wasted lesson, a wasted opportunity.
How much did you want to play in the preseason games?
You got these questions written down. You just reading off a piece of paper, huh?
No, I'm just curious. I was excited to see you guys play.
So little just so you know, Jalen, my partner here, John Ritchie, has been chomping at the bit all preseason to see this offense. So that is a question. Uh-huh. He's been dying to see you guys out there.
Bunch of nerds. Right. He wasn't even blaming. He missed Kelsey. Right. Bunch of Right. Twiz is gonna like this. You know what that reminds me of whenever they do that, Twiz? Do I have it? You know everything. Don't you know what that reminds me of, Twiz? One more time for Twiz. One more time, because he loved this. Bunch of ducks. You exactly right, Twitch? Bunch of ducks. Oh, how many more minutes of this nonsense do I gotta do? God, 7 minutes and 52. God, I don't know how, but salute to Jalen, man, to go on this 94 WIP and deal with that. continue.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. It's exciting. Like I said, we're just taking it day by day. We're taking it day by day,
I'll
and
be right back. I'm
really
getting some
enjoying the
water.
process and trusting in that process. We've had a lot of changes. You have to embrace those changes, and you have to just continue to press forward. So we'll get the opportunity to assess those things when come it's Friday.
Jalen, you about a year ago, you did an interview with Greg Bishop for Sports Illustrated, a feature on you, and there was a really interesting. We had Greg Bishop on the show to talk about it, and he said that in all the features he's ever done, and he's done them for Peyton Manning and all these different, he goes through all the quarterbacks that he had done them with, and he said that in the history of all these he's done with so many different quarterbacks, there are only 2 quarterbacks ever who essentially said to him or conveyed to him that football was the defining thing in their life. Like everyone else was like, you know what? Football doesn't define me. He said the 2 players who he ever spoke to who said that or essentially implied that were you and Tom Brady. First of all, is that how you view it? Is that how you feel? And, how do you respond to that when you hear something like that? You and, obviously the most accomplished, at least quarterback of all time.
Well, I think that's a multifaceted question. Because my whole life I've centered myself around this game, and I've given it truly everything, and it's taught me so much. And so it is what I'm defined by. But who do I center myself around? And that's God, that's Jesus Christ, and I in all things try to center myself around that, and have Him in the center of everything. Everything that I'm touching, everything that I'm doing, and everything I'm able to be a part of. And so this game is everything to me. But I also know and never lose sight of who's truly in the center of it.
That's
fascinating.
Yeah, definitely. More nitty gritty stuff from me, Jalen. The pass protection difference between this year and last year. Now you're working with a new center. How has it been working with Cam Jurgens as your center? And how do you like the new pass protection scheme?
This was the part of what you were saying, Twez. This is the part, the Jason Kelsey part. Exactly what you just said. And again, don't they sound like a bunch of ducks when they was talking to Jalen? Here we go. Cover your ears for the ducks, y'all.
I don't know if it's necessarily new. I don't know if that's the word, but I think there's a different approach in some areas and some facets. I think Cam has really done a really good job, just taking that role on and really taking on the responsibilities of what comes with leading that group. I think in the end, when you look at this upcoming season and what you may have seen from years past, it's just different autonomy in different places. We had a great player in Jason Kelsey who took on a lot of responsibility, and in result of that, I was told not to worry about a lot of things. And so my eagerness to learn and all of that over the years, kind of was halted because of who we had. But now times are different, and I'm excited for that journey for this team.
Jalen, we're excited for it too. And again, we're talking to Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. You can bid on
Acknowledge me!
Had to put that out there. Y'all better acknowledge them.
the opportunity to spend the day with Jalen Hurts, QB1 experience with Jalen Hurts. You tour the Novacare Complex. You and two guests get to chat with Jalen about the upcoming season, private Q&A. You get an autographed jersey. It is a super cool experience to get to know you, Jalen, because, you are very intentional with what you do. A question, look, you might not want to answer because I know the whole Super Bowl lock screen thing was something you weren't happy that got out last year. But my question is just more general about the fact I know as a fan of teams, all I ever want is my players to want it to win as badly as I want them to win and to care as much as we do and all that. And it is so clear how desperately you want to win and how much it matters to you. Can you talk a little bit about the goal of the Super Bowl and what ultimately, winning that could mean for you someday?
It can mean a lot. Before Jalen answers, let me tell you what it would mean to me. Well, for starters, me and my guy Twiz, we will be doing this. Jalen freaking Hurts win the Super Bowl. This is going to be me and Twiz and all our haters, starting with Mark Holmes, ending with Cole. That'll be me and Twiz laughing at a lot of yous. And I'm going to love every moment of it. They asked him a lot of dumb questions over at 94 WP. I'm not going to lie. But salute to my general for stepping up and doing this. Next time, Jalen, just go with Ike Reese. Exactly. Well, watch. We're going to listen to Jalen Hurts respond in a minute, and then we'll continue on with the preview of Green Bay. Right? Of course it's going to happen. Watch. But Jalen, what? But Jalen Hurts, he only got one ring. They only got one ring. Wait till Dak's gonna catch up. Watch. Dak's gonna catch it. It's gonna happen. But let's hear from QB1. It's gonna happen, Twiz. Get ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a goal. I think it's a goal that every team has going into the year. Every player has going into the year, I'd assume. In the end, it's a process to those things. And I come from a well-oiled machine in both places I've been able to be a part of in college. And, you see some trends there. And in both of those places, you just simply have to trust the process. To get to you to take steps every day. And ultimately with the work you put in, those things will come.
Jalen, last one. And, again, this is something that the people who bid on this auction with radiothon.com, again, a chance to spend the day with Jalen Hurts, experience what he experiences outside of football. What do you like to do for fun? Or do you have any hobbies or any? I know football is your thing, and we just talked about that.
The hell you want to know his hobbies for? Go on. God, I agree next time, Jalen. What the hell, man?
But what is it when you're away from the game or trying to take some time away? Or is there anything that you love to do?
I believe he likes crawfish, but y'all don't know about that.
Nothing in particular.
Exactly. Like he's gonna tell you people. Like he's gonna tell y'all. That's enough of that. Salute to Jalen Hurts, by the way. But that's enough of that. Listen, it's going to be a great year for my guy. My guy is going to be 14-3. He's going to be on top of the world. A lot of people is going to acknowledge him this season. Mark my word. A lot of people is going to acknowledge that man. I'm going to rub it in their faces. What up, Al? Because they are disrespected. Exactly. It's going to be an amazing season for my boy. Y'all can book it. They've been running down at the mouth for far too long. I can't wait. What they're going to say what they're going to say when it happens? What they're going to say? What they're going to say? When it happens. Not if. When it happens, what they're going to say? What they going to say, huh? The first game, they beat the Golden Goose. Green Bay. What they going to say? What they going to say? You damn right they're going to acknowledge my boy. Huh? You damn right. You damn right. Where's my button? Where's the...
Acknowledge me!
You damn right. They going to acknowledge him. They going to acknowledge my boy as a franchise quarterback because they got no choice. They got no choice. They're going to acknowledge the heck out of that man. You can book it. Paint it. They're going to acknowledge him this year. I can't wait. They're going to acknowledge that man. I'm going to wait a little bit to do my score predictions till next week. I'll do it next week. But you can it's a dub. It's a dub. We're going to get a dub. And then Jalen's going to go on to the Falcons. And me and my sister, Simone with the Speedwoods, will be in the building. It's going to be an amazing season for Jalen. You damn right. Jalen freaking Hurts and the Birds are going to beat the Packers. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Because I forgot something. Hold on. Because I was going to wait for this. But seeing that it is about Jalen, let's listen to the defensive coordinator. On Jalen Hurts on facing the offense. Since we're talking about it, I don't know how long we're going to be up for, but here we go.
Their coordinators new on offense. I mean, the personnel is mostly the same, but they got a new coordinator. What's the challenge? I would say the same deal with figuring out your guys on defense, but what's the challenge trying to figure out what they want to do?
You're anytime you go into a season and there's a change at coordinator, you find yourself watching a lot of different film, right? You're watching Eagles personnel, you're watching the Chargers, you're watching things that he might have done in the past and other places that he's been, but then you got to look at the staff and you see a variety of different coaches that have been there for a long time. Some involved with the run game, some in the pass game. So you have a lot to look at. You don't want to find yourself week one looking at too much and you're starting to see ghosts and things that, aren't really what they're going to do because it's week one and who knows how much they've changed. How much they're going to rely on what they've done in the past, how much he's going to change with the players that he has, right? Because a lot of guys have to adapt to the players that they have on the current roster. So ultimately, week one, you got to do what you do best. You got to play sound with good fundamentals, good technique. You got to play hard. You got to tackle. You got to get off blocks. You got to make plays on the football. But it's always a challenge early in the season because you don't have a lot of data. That needs to build up as you get going. So for now, there's a lot of guys watching a lot of different things.
Do you think there's any value in them watching any Boston College stuff, or does that not even translate on you guys?
Well, I hope they're watching a lot of different stuff. I'm not going to tell them whether they should or shouldn't be watching that stuff. But I really don't know what they'd be watching, to be honest with you. So I think it, kind of goes hand in hand. They'll probably watch some of our preseason stuff. But I'm not sure what they'll do. They got to figure that part out.
What's your preference for calling plays from down on the field or up in the box?
I like to be up in the box right now. That's where I was in the preseason games. I've been on the field the last couple of years. Obviously, they didn't let me up there, but it's calm, it's quiet. I can kind of let everything out. You take the emotions out of it a little bit, which sometimes good and bad. It's nice to be around the players when you get excited and the guys get excited and they get them going and to calm them down and to talk to them. So I do think there's pluses and minuses to that. So there's part of me that likes to be involved with that aspect of it and be around the guys. But I think from calling it, setting stuff up, having your notes, setting the next series up, looking at the iPad, kind of having time to study while the offense is on the field and really get thoughts for the next possession, kind of self-scout yourself a little bit too and see what you've done, what has been good against you, what has worked for us. I just think you can get more accomplished from that standpoint. But I understand why people want to be down on the field too. There's moments that I want to be down. But I'll be upstairs. I think it's best for our team right now.
Jeff, it's been a couple years since they started the brotherly shove, and it's had a lot of success. As a defensive coordinator, how do you view that play? Is there any way that you can start to turn the tide and have defenses have the upper hand there?
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard. They've done probably the best job out of anybody in running it, and the success rate is ridiculous. Seen some people have different plans to stop it. Some have been successful, many have not. Your best bet is to keep them out of those situations where they need a yard. I mean, they're really good at it, and we have to have a plan to stop it. So we'll certainly work on that.
How big a difference is that without Kelsey?
We'll find out. I mean, what a great player he was. I mean, watching his film right now, I have a ton of respect for him, how he played the game, how athletic he was, all the different things that they could do with him. I mean, he's really fun to watch, and I'm glad he's not playing, but a ton of respect for him and the career that he had.
Something you haven't had, obviously in college, this isn't a thing, there's no preseason. You come here, first year defensive coordinator, you want to get the ground running, show what you have, all these new ideas, but you've had to kind of bottle them in over the preseason. How has that been a challenge, just to not show too much? And are you ready just to finally unleash what you've been, jotting all these notes down through the preseason?
Yeah, I think, in the preseason games, the biggest thing for us was to get an evaluation of our players and let our players play fast and, play with great fundamentals and technique. And certainly there's some stuff that we wish we could have done a little bit different schematically, but, for one reason or another, we decided not to. But the thing that we were most proud of was how hard the guys played and how physical they were. I think if you turn on the film of the last game, regardless of who was out there or what the call was, we were physical. We were running the ball. We were hitting people. We were getting off blocks. We were finishing. When you stop the tape, there's 10, 11 guys around the ball. This game goes back to it. It's still going to be about the players. And I keep saying that. It's not always about the call and the perfect call and the exotic blitz. It's the players. And if they're running and they're hitting and they're getting off blocks and they're doing all the little things right, things are going to be good regardless of what we call. But are we excited to kind of, piece it all together and come up with our first game plan and scheme up third down and try to put ourselves in different situations? Sure. I think everybody's excited about that. And that's what we've really done in practice against a really good offense every day. So, we're excited for the challenge of the season to start.
So Jeff, along those lines though, I think Matt joked that one of the preseason games you had 3 calls on your call sheet. Maybe he wasn't joking. Maybe that was accurate. There's no denying how they're brought in. How do you know if they're really truly ready to run the stuff that you've been working on because you held things back in the joint practices and in the games?
Every day we practice. Every day we practice against a really good offense with really good players. And we've done a lot more of that than we have of joint practices and preseason games. We played in 3 preseason games and we had 2 practices. We had a lot of practices against our offense every single day. So there's a lot of film. And I think now the biggest challenge for us is to figure out early in the season how much we can go into the game with, right? And then evolve and adapt as we get going. To find out what our guys, as far as volume, works best and how fast and how hard and how physical and how violent we can play and take the ball away and do all the things that we keep talking about. Now it's to find out how much we can carry in and what we need to go do our best against the Eagles.
Jeff, what do you think of just the camp that Javon and Evan put together, as rookies that are kind of going through this the first time, to the extent kind of they did right off the bat?
I thought they had a good camp. I thought it was solid. And I've said it before, really smart guys, very instinctive. They picked up on everything really quick. I thought Ryan Downer did a great job with those safeties. A lot of extra meeting time to get them sped up. They made a lot of plays, whether it was in the run game, the pass game. They showed us their versatility. And I think they'll just keep getting better and better. I never want to judge a guy on how he plays in the first game. We got to keep building their confidence and keep them going. But I appreciate and proud of how those guys work. They're tough. They're smart. They love football. And they show their physicality in those preseason games, which was fun to see.
What's the challenge this week against that offense? I mean, it's a star-studded group of guys you got to face.
Yeah, they're big up front. They got good running backs, 2 really good running backs. They got a really good receiver core with good size and speed. The tight ends are good players, and the quarterback is dynamic. I mean, that's always going to be where you look first, right? The plays that he can make both in the pass game and with his feet. That would be the biggest challenge, combined with, everything else they can do in the run game. And with the receiving group that they have, it's a good group, talented group.
For you, you're going in your first game calling plays in the NFL. Is that exciting, nervous? What are your emotions going into it?
I'm excited. You put in a lot of work, a lot of time, and it's not just me. It's really the whole staff, right? Everything that we've been working forward from the moment we got hired and we sat down, we spent a long off season together. We went through OTAs, we got through training camp, we pieced it together, what we wanted, what we liked, what we didn't like, a lot of hours of different thoughts and ideas and going through training camp and seeing what we liked against Matt. And then obviously in the limited time we had in the preseason games and now we're in the process of piecing it all together and having a game plan. And I mean, for me, it's like this, it's just like I talk to the players and I mean this, we're going to work really hard up until the time we kick off, and my sheet's going to be in front of me and I'm going to let it rip. And then we're going to call it. We're going to play fast and we're going to be physical, and I'm not going to hesitate on the call. We're going to get it in quickly to the quay so they can look out and see what the offense is coming out in, and we can go line up and play. Once that starts, maybe I'll be a little anxious before kickoff, but we're going to work to the point where we're prepared. I trust the players. I trust the staff, and I just got to go call it and they got to go play and execute. And I cannot wait for that to happen.
Hey, Jeff, I know that you're new here, but in terms of the D linemen, the D tackles especially, a lot of them are just coming back, whether it be Colby or Devontae or Kenny. How nice is it to have a grouping of guys that know how to play with each other and are excited to get back?
I think it's huge. And I also think there's a lot of depth. And I think Rebs and VO and Wendell have done such a good job with that group, meeting together, bringing them all together. It's their first time in a while playing in a 4-3. But the versatility we have in that group and the depth we have in that group, and you saw we kept quite a bit of defensive linemen because we do believe that's where it starts.
They have
and I
no
think if you
idea.
keep those guys fresh in the game, right, when it comes down to the key third downs and the key 2 minutes and the key red zone situations where you have to go get after the quarterback, you have those guys fresh to play. And they need to be. And I think that's where their production will come, and that's where our opportunity to make big plays will come.
You guys kept 6 defensive ends. Why did you feel like it was important to have Brenton and now I'm forgetting his name, but
Cosby.
Having those 6 D ends, I think a lot of us thought maybe you'd keep 4 or 5, but have 6 in depth in that position.
Yeah, I'm grateful that we kept them. If you watch them over the course of training camp and what they were able to do in the preseason games, they're talented pass rushers and they're young. And you can't find those guys everywhere, and we need to develop them and keep them going. But if you got a young, talented player who can rush the quarterback and plays as fast and as hard as those two do, they deserve to be on the team. And I am really proud of them for everything they accomplished, and I'm grateful that they kept them.
Yeah, if you talk about letting it rip when the game arrives, and that's obviously what you want to do, with some youth at linebacker and in the back end, how much of a luxury is it to have Xavier to help clean up anything that goes awry and allow you to let it rip as a play caller?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, even the last 2 days, just grabbing him with some of our thoughts and saying, hey, if you see this, I think we can do that. Or, hey, if you see this formation, maybe we should check to that. He's the guy that you can really give those to, and he'll get it done. Because what I've noticed is over the course of training camp, I could go into a practice and say, hey, if they come out in this formation, I want you to do this. And he's right on it. And he's the type of guy, he's like, coach, just tell me the night before and I'll get him right and we'll be into it. But he's played a lot of football. He's got a high football IQ. He sees it really fast. He studies the game. Like, he really studies the game. So to be able to rely on a guy like that, it's like having a quarterback back there. And I'll give Quay a lot of credit too. I mean, I think Quay's taken a huge step, and I think Coach Camp and Sean Duggan have done a really good job with the linebackers and the knowledge that they've poured into him and how much he can retain and get out. So you get those two guys kind of in the middle of your defense, and I think that's very helpful.
More please. The Eagles' passing game, their run game in general, is that an added stressor on the linebacker position?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can run the ball in traditional run game and you have a quarterback that can run the ball, that's going to add stress alone, right? And then you look at how big and physical they are up front with the backs they have, and then the size and speed of some of those wideouts. I mean, it's one of the most talented offenses in the NFL. And I think they got really good coaches, both in the run game and in the pass game. So it will be a challenge.
Jeff, speaking of those linebackers, I mean, from the outside looking in, you draft a guy in the second round and the third round. Those are obviously premium picks. But Isaiah and Eric really staved them off. I know there's some injury issues in there too. What did you find out about Isaiah and Eric that they're guys that you can trust and you can line up?
Well, I knew Isaiah, right? So a little bit easier there. I think he's one of the toughest guys on our team. Another guy who gives everything he has every play. He studies it. If you ever want to just turn on one clip and look for a guy running to the ball, turn on any clip he's in, and you'll find him when the whistle's blown trying to take the ball away. And I feel like Eric is kind of the same guy. Eric gives you a guy that can play multiple positions. He's smart. He's reliable. He's tough. Again, I think he got better as we went on, playing the position and playing in the scheme. And those young guys got better. I mean, Hop came back from an injury and battled through in the one preseason game where he didn't even really practice leading up to the game. And I kind of, probably unfair to him to have the green dot in his helmet just coming back from an injury, probably a little overwhelmed. So that's probably my fault for putting too much on him in his first preseason game coming back. But I think he took a good step against the Ravens. Had practiced more, knew what it felt like, right? It wasn't the first time me talking to him in the game. So I think he did a nice job. And then with Coop, it just, he's just kind of getting back into it now. And, even yesterday, you can see what he's capable of doing, but he's got to be out there. We need him to be healthy so we can put him in those situations. But a credit to the rest of those guys who worked really hard to put themselves in the positions that they're now in.
There you go. There you go. Listen, Jalen freaking Hurts versus that defense. Listen, I can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't. Jalen freaking Hurts is going to shut up a lot of people. A lot of people. And when he does, just remember who told you first. Just remember who told you first. Jalen freaking Hurts going to throw what? 300 yards passing, at least three touchdowns, no picks, and a rating of 100. Because he's Jalen freaking Hurts. That's what I believe. Because, in my opinion, Jalen freaking Hurts is him. He is him. You can't tell me any different. Jalen freaking Hurts is him, and the world will acknowledge this man. They will. Like I said, Jalen freaking Hurts will not make me do this.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb.
Jalen Hurts won't make me that way. Sorry. I know a lot of people think that's going to happen. Nope. It won't. Because I showed it in my video earlier. Dak Prescott threw 2 picks. Nina! Nina, what up, girl? We're talking about Jalen freaking Hurts and Brazil, girl. Tell the fam I said what up. Tell the fam I said what up. Right. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions. One of them was a pick 6. Jalen freaking Hurts will not do that. He knows better. Exactly. I'm a grown-ass man. Right. Sorry to disappoint you. When Jalen freaking Hurts only throws 1 pick in practice and Nick Wrong is talking about it and first things first, that proves my point. He's ready. Jalen Hurts is ready. That's why I'm rocking this right now. That's why I'm rocking this t-shirt. This is my favorite t-shirt. This is my favorite one. Oh, trust me, I'm going to get some more. And the second my boy hooks that bad boy up, damn right he's a clown. But the moment my boy hoists that bad boy up, let's see. Yeah, me, King DV, Smitty is doing an aftermath post-game show afterwards. Right after, yep. 7 days, man. I wish I can show y'all that Hate Me Now video that I created every time they hate on my boy. But I ain't trying to get copyrighted. So I want to ask you guys, what's your thoughts on Jalen Hurts coming into the season? Green Bay, what's your thoughts on that? I want to know from y'all. What y'all want? I want to know from y'all. Y'all ready? What you want to see from Jalen freaking Hurts in 7 days? What you want to see? Because I can tell you, as long as he protects the ball and give it to his playmakers, that's all I want to say. 38-20. That's what I want to say. I'm with you on that. I want my boy to protect the ball. Let's see. I'm so hyped for Jalen. No more BJ, so he got no. Exactly. Yeah. My boy, Jalen freaking Hurts will shock everybody week 1. Exactly. I need Hurts locked in, as he is. Because they got love for love right now, y'all. Everybody got love for love. Everybody in their mama believes that Jordan Love is basically the second to third best quarterback in the NFC. They think it's Brock Purdy. They think it's Jared Goff. They think it's Dak. They think it's Jordan Love. And they think it's Matthew Stafford. What? What? Yeah. They think it's Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford. Exactly. I ain't got love for love either. They out here. I got nothing but love for you, baby. 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 That's what they saying out here in these streets. Jalen Hurts, 284 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Saquon, 100. Yep. Jake the Snake gets a field goal. I agree. That's my thing when it comes to everybody. Right? They got nothing but love for him. Yeah, they got nothing but love for him. Yeah, they got nothing but love for him. Yeah, they got love for love. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts had a bad season. I think he regrets. I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback no more. What? But here you are out here. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Make that make sense. Go out here. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Right. Someone make that make sense for me. How y'all out here? I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Make that make sense. I need somebody to make that make sense. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Everybody on all these shows. I got nothing but love for you, baby. But they don't hear you though, King. But they don't hear you though. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. The only reason they got love for love is because of stuff like this.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No! It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over! Fuck. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb.
That is the only reason they got nothing but love for him. Exactly. And he's buying into it this year, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. But you know what? Let's do something else. Let's do one more thing. Let's do one more thing. We're going to do quarterback ranking, and we'll when it comes to making my prediction. Okay? Now, I don't know how long this will last because Wi-Fi be stanky. But here we go. All right. And again, around this time, Wi-Fi be stanky. So bear with me. Okay. And I'm going to ask y'all to help me out. Okay? I'm going to ask y'all to help me out. Okay? Let me get this full screen. Okay? Here we go. Jalen Hurts or Jordan Love? Who we picking? Okay? Jalen Hurts or Jordan Love? Who we picking? All right. We got one for Hurts. We got one for Hurts. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta vote. 2 Hurts. All right. There you go. All right. Hurts versus. All right, we got lots of Hurts. Okay. Week 2 versus the Atlanta Falcons here at the link. Me and Simone will be in the building. Salute to my sis. Happy early birthday. Her birthday is this Wednesday coming. Let's get a dub for my sis. And let's see how long. Hurts versus Kirk Cousins. Who we taking? Who we taking? Hurts versus Kirk Cousins. Hurts versus Kirk Cousins. Yeah, the only quarterback we played that exactly. We'll say Burrow, but let's later on. Okay, we got one Hurts. All right. And that's 2-0. Week 3 isn't even obvious. We all know the answer to Saints versus Eagles, right? Yeah. We already know Eagles versus Saints, right? We already know the answer, right? We all know the answer to Saints versus Eagles, right? Just say it. We already know the answer. It's Hurts. Yep, there you go. Week 4. Jalen Hurts or Baker Mayfield? Who are we taking? Hurts versus Baker Mayfield. Who we taking? Hurts versus Baker Mayfield. Okay? Hurts. All right. Then Hurts with the win. Week 6. Jalen Hurts and the Birds host the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson. So Deshaun Watson or Jalen freaking Hurts? Exactly. So Jalen Hurts or Deshaun Watson? All right, 1 Hurts. 2 Hurts. Okay. We got some smart people in the chat. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay. I'm not even going to say that Daniel Jones versus Hurts. I'm not even going to do that. Damn right. We're not going to, come on now. To anybody that says Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts, well. I need my camera. Hold on. I need my camera. If anybody even asks y'all, Daniel Jones or Jalen Hurts, that's all I need to say. It's not even a debate. It's not even a question. Anybody that chooses Daniel Jones over Jalen Hurts, well. Exactly. All right. Anybody that says Daniel, right. Move on. So here's the tough one. Y'all ready? Let's see if there's any real Eagle fans out there that know that's what's good. Jalen freaking Hurts or Joe Burrow. Let's see if there's some real ones. I would take Hurts, but I'm also a realist. Who's picking Burrow? Who's picking Burrow? We got one Hurts. Twiz got Burrow. We split. Someone need to say Hurts, or we're going with Burrow. All right. See, all right. If Joe Burrow is healthy, you got to go with Burrow. Only for this one time. But only if he's healthy. Okay? We'll keep that in consideration. All right? We'll keep that in consideration. Right. But if he's not healthy, we're taking Jalen. All right? But I'm with Rock the Artist. Burrow can't stay healthy. All right? So, Trevor Lawrence or Jalen Hurts? I know. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. You know what? I don't really care. Joe Burrow, listen. He's good, but he ain't Jalen freaking Hurts. And he can't stay on the field. So, again, Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence? All right. Here comes the big one. Y'all ready? I need y'all to be real with me. You ready? Are you ready? Jalen freaking or
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No! It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over! Fuck. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb.
there you go. We got a bunch of people saying Hurts. So, basically, here in Dallas and at the link, you're all saying Hurts. At the link and in AT&T. I like it. I like it. All right. Jay and Daniel.
Cowboys won. Eagles won. The Giants even won, and we can't win nothing. We can't win nothing.
What y'all, like, really? It's not even a debate. Hurts. Both times. Both times with Washington. Both times. Oh, I forgot about Daniel Jones, week 18. It's not even a debate. Jalen. Okay? Okay. Here we go. The big one. Sunday Night Football. Let me see. Jalen freaking Hurts or Matthew Stafford? Jalen freaking Hurts or Matthew Stafford? Huh? Jalen freaking Hurts or Matthew Stafford? So we got one guy saying Hurts. Anybody else? Anybody? All right. Jalen Hurts it is. Jalen Hurts it is. 14-0 already. Dang. Here it is. Y'all ready for this one? Jalen freaking Hurts or Lamar Jackson? Jalen freaking Hurts or Lamar Jackson? A lot of y'all quiet over there. I said Jalen freaking Hurts or Lamar Jackson. Me a lot of crickets. Damn right, I'm picking Jalen too. I'm picking Jalen over Bryce Huff. I'm getting these out of the way. I'm picking Jalen over Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. So by my account, 17-0. Because he's better than every quarterback that we're playing. 17-0. That sounds like my guy Bird Game. 31-17-0 until proven otherwise. Because and for those of y'all who don't know, Jalen Hurts versus Jayden Daniels, I pick Hurts. Jalen Hurts versus Dak Prescott at the link, y'all already know. I pick Hurts. And don't get me started on Jalen Hurts versus Daniel Jones. I pick Hurts. So 17-0. There it is. There it is. I got Jalen Hurts winning this game. I'll start it off here. I got Jalen freaking Hurts winning this game versus the Green Bay Packers. 30-20. 31-21. I'll say that. 31-21. Jalen Hurts will have 3 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley will have 1. And people will finally do what I've been asking them to do, and that's
acknowledge me.
They will officially acknowledge Jalen Hurts as the man. And I can't wait. Listen, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Hurts broke multiple franchise records, team records in total yards and total touchdowns. He's going to shatter them numbers this year. You damn right he is. And I can't wait for it. A lot of people are going to be wrong this year about my boy. A lot of people said some horrible, nasty things about him. Nasty things.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No! It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over! Fuck. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the fantasy lamb. Trying to feed the fantasy lamb. You trying to feed the fantasy lamb.
We took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. I appreciate all y'all.
I appreciate you all as well. But now we're out of time. Jalen Freaking Hurts podcast will be coming back live and recording. So make sure y'all tap in for all that. But until then, I will see you guys real soon. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go, Birds. And acknowledge Jalen Freaking Hurts as a franchise
Acknowledge me!
And we're going to end it with this. Yep. Let's end it like this. Because it hurts so good. So good to be Jalen Freaking.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that.